Hey everyone, Stedman from Action Figure Overload doing a review of DC Comics Multiverse Justice League The Flash figure. He's one of 6 figures for the Justice League movie wave, and they should be hitting stores now. Taking a quick look at the box, we see the Justice League movie logo at the top, followed by the DC Comics Multiverse. We see the figure in the window. At the bottom, a picture of how he looks in the movie, the figure name, and the name of the Build-A-Figure, Steppenwolf. On the side of the box, we have a picture and description of the Flash. On the back of the box, we see all the other figures in the wave, along with the Build-A-Figure Steppenwolf complete. And on the last side, the DC Comics Multiverse logo, along with the Justice League movie logo. So let's go ahead and crack them open. So first impressions, the suit is really cool. I like the colors that they used. The armor effects of the suit looks really cool. I do like a lot of the articulation on it. Oh, come on, Barry. Like I was saying, I do like the details on the figure, as well as some changes to the articulation. He doesn't come with any accessories, he just comes with the left leg of Steppenwolf. So we'll take a closer look at that once we put Steppenwolf together. So let's get a better look at the Flash. From the first couple of images, I wasn't too big of a fan of the Flash's suit, but after seeing it in action in all the trailers, posters, and after seeing this figure, it's starting to grow on me. There's a lot of detail in this figure and I really like. It's a classic red, yellow lightning bolt. Instead of going for the white around the lightning bolt, they did silver, which is pretty cool. I do like the silver lines throughout the suit. It helps the red stand out. There's good gold trim around the belt, on the lightning bolt, on his arms, on his head, and on the top of his boots. And even on the bottom of his shoes. Got some cool Flash lightning bolts. The suit isn't completely red. The outside armor is red, but the under armor you can see is like a dark burgundy. So we got some pockets of burgundy there on the abs. Throughout the legs we can see the burgundy, and then underneath that as well is black. So there's quite a few different colors happening throughout the suit. They did a pretty good job at balancing it out, and it makes everything pop out and stand out really good. The face looks good. His eyes are front and centered. The lips are cool. There's a lot of good detail on the helmet, a lot of cool detail throughout the armor on the suit. I think the best things about this suit though are like the subtle details that they put in. Even though you can't really see them very well, there's nice little ripple effect throughout the suit, and you can see them here in the legs, and then when you get to the outer armor it's all nice and smooth. So I thought that was pretty cool. The lines happening here and the effects there, it's a nice little ripple effect. I wish it could have been a little bit more prominent, so that way you can see it, and then you can definitely tell the contrast between the over armor and the under armor. You can also see it in the lightning bolt, how you have the ripples on the silver, and I thought that that was really cool too. So overall, pretty cool figure, nice detail on the armor, and nice subtleties. I wish he could have come with some accessories, like either alternate hands instead of just the fist hands, so that way he can have some really cool running poses, or maybe even some lightning effects, so that way he can be shooting out lightning out of his fist or out of his hands. For articulation, his head moves side to side. His head doesn't go up very much at all, but it does go down, so you can get a downward looking pose. His arms rotate and go up about that much at the shoulder. He does have rotation at the bicep, and he has rotation at the elbow as well. His arms bend a little. His elbows don't quite make it to 90 degrees, and he has rotation at the wrist. His ab crunch is very limited, just moves back that much and forward that much. He has rotation at the waist. His legs go forward that much, and they do come out. He does the splits pretty well. He has rotation at the top of his thighs, double jointed knees, and his ankles move up that much, down that much, and he has peg holes. I'm really glad that they gave him the pegs on the leg joints, because they allow him to get a better range of motion with the legs, so he can get into some cool running poses. He may not be able to stand properly with them by himself, as we saw earlier, but we will definitely be able to get him into some cool poses with his legs all the way up and back with the way that they did the joints there at the top of the legs. Flash stands in at about 6¼ inches. And here he is next to the SDCC Cyborg figure. Overall, I think this is a pretty cool figure. I like the sculpt, and the variations in the paint really make all the colors pop out. The articulation in the legs and hips are really cool, giving good range of motion in the legs so we can get them into some cool running poses. But the small amount of articulation in the elbows and at the ab crunch definitely limits some of those poses. The lack of accessories isn't a very big deal, but I do wish he came with some extra hands or some sort of effect pieces. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment. You can subscribe to this channel and you can check out my other videos as well. Thanks for watching.